What if the Crawleys returned once more, but this time to a world on the brink of collapse? From ballroom dances to economic downfall, Downton Abbey 3 could take us on its most emotional journey yet. And now, one of the show's biggest stars is speaking out. Hugh Bonneville, the beloved actor who played Robert Crawley in both the Downton Abbey series and its two movie adaptations, has finally addressed the burning question fans have been asking. Could there be a third Downton Abbey film? And if so, what would it even look like? To rewind a bit, Downton Abbey made its big screen debut in 2019 with enormous success, reuniting the cast and capturing everything that made the series iconic. That film raked in an impressive $194.7 million globally, proving that the Crawleys' story wasn't over just yet. Then came Downton Abbey, a new era in 2022, which extended the storyline with more depth and elegance. While it didn't match the box office performance of the first film, it still earned critical praise and kept fans emotionally invested. Despite the success, a third movie has yet to be officially confirmed. Even before the release of A New Era, series creator Julian Fellowes admitted he had mixed feelings about continuing the story. He mentioned that he'd be satisfied leaving it where it was, unless, of course, a fresh, compelling idea came along and the cast was willing to return. Recently, Hugh Bonneville weighed in on the matter. While he's always shown enthusiasm for the project, he now believes the story may have run its natural course. In his words, "I don't think there will be another one. I thought there might be for a while, we were all willing, but I believe the story has likely reached its conclusion. It's been an amazing 12 years on and off with this family, but I think it's time to move on." Still, he couldn't help but speculate on what the third film might look like if it were ever to happen. Bonneville pointed out that if the story follows the historical timeline, it would be set around 1929, the year of the infamous Wall Street crash, which brought an abrupt end to the carefree days of the Roaring Twenties. He admitted the tone of such a film would likely be far more somber. Downton Abbey has always had a talent for weaving historical events into its narrative, whether it was the Titanic disaster or the sobering reality of World War I. A story set during the financial collapse of the 1930s would present a fresh, dramatically rich setting. It would allow the show to explore how the Crawley family and their household cope with challenges they've never faced before. Bonneville also made a surprising comment about the potential fate of his own character. He hinted that if a third movie were made, it might be time for Robert Crawley to die, saying, "And as for Robert, well, he will pass away. So a meaningful death would be appropriate." That prediction may be difficult for fans to accept. Lord Grantham has been a cornerstone of the series from the start. While some might argue he still has many good years ahead of him, Bonneville may be envisioning an emotional and possibly sudden exit for his character, one that would echo the dramatic departures of Matthew and Sybil in earlier seasons. Losing Lord Grantham would certainly be a heavy blow for fans, especially after the series already said goodbye to another beloved character, Maggie Smith's unforgettable Dowager Countess in A New Era. If this truly is the end of Robert Crawley's story, it could mark a turning point for the entire franchise. But with every ending comes new possibilities. A third film set against the backdrop of economic turmoil could explore fresh character arcs and evolving relationships. Lady Mary, played by Michelle Dockery, has long been central to the story. Watching her lead the family through a period of uncertainty could bring a powerful new dimension to her character. On the other side of the estate, the staff's lives could also take center stage as they navigate personal ambitions and growing financial pressures. The series has always thrived on the contrast and connection between upstairs and downstairs, and the challenges of the 1930s would offer a meaningful opportunity to expand on that theme. One intriguing fan theory even imagines the Crawleys hosting major international guests, politicians, celebrities, or cultural icons of the era. This could offer a fascinating look at how the aristocracy adapted to a rapidly changing global landscape. Through it all, it's important to remember what Downton Abbey has always stood for. Beyond its gorgeous settings and historical backdrop, it's a story about family, tradition, and the ability to adapt in the face of change. Whether a third film is ever made or not, the legacy of Downton Abbey is already cemented in the hearts of millions. The future of the franchise remains unclear, Any decision to continue will likely involve a careful collaboration between cast, creators, and the fans themselves. For now, Hugh Bonneville's thoughtful remarks give us plenty to consider as we imagine what might come next. Would you want to see the Crawleys face a world in turmoil? Could you handle saying goodbye to Robert Crawley? Let us know in the comments. And if you love Downton Abbey as much as we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for joining us as we explore the possible next chapter of this unforgettable story. Whether it's a grand return or a graceful farewell, the magic of Downton Abbey lives on.